Yo, 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 it's the boy Captain DFB up in the building. Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on out there, everywhere, up, down, northwest, southeast, wherever you are, morning, night, around the world. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to this boy Captain DFB in the building. Tonight's stream is, we're going to throw up the X for the Citation X. And we headed from BWI, Baltimore to Dallas. Not Dallas, Fort Worth, but Dallas Love Field. The little small airport that's next to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth. And today, like I said, we're going to take the little Citation. We have some little issues with this. I think it's because of the SIM update 6. We have issues with my PMDG 737 and my iFly Max. I have a little issues, but I'm slowly trying to work it out. I'm trying to get it together, do some research, get it fixed. So in the meantime, between time, it's gonna be business jets. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be rocking it tonight, rocking the X tonight, like Des Bryant used to do back in the day, back from boys. Plus the Cowboys, Gary, come on, they play Seattle tonight, and so without further or ado, hold on, let me get uh send flight tab up real quick so you can see it on the top. There you go. There you go. Supposed to be hit you. Go up here, refresh. Bam. There you go. All right. Cool. Let's get on the inside. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let's that's gonna bother me. This is gonna minimize that. That's gonna bother me. Let me now grab back up here. All right, cool. All right. Let's go get some ground power up in here. Let's move engine covers, instrument covers. Let's open the main doors. Let's open up the luggage compartment. Oh yeah, I meant to fix. I don't know what happened to my Toby. It's like it was. It's like one thing is if it ain't one thing, it's another. Things just not working, stop working. I guess I'll get to that. I'll get to that later. My Toby head eye tracker. My Toby eye tracker is not working. It normally works when I cut my PC on when it cuts right on, but it's not on. I have to figure that out after the stream too. Like I said, if it ain't one thing, it's another. All right, let's go ahead get batteries. Oh, well, first before we do that, let me make sure this is on. Go. Now let's get the battery on. Battery 1, battery 2, external power, avionics. Let's move this back a little bit so we can get standby power and arm emergency lights. Then we come down here and I'm align our IRSs. All right, cool. let's go here. Go weight and balance. Go from sim brief. Give it a little bit more fuel because I seen, like I said, sim brief doesn't. They just give you from point A to point B. They don't worry about taxing, APU, waiting in line to take off. They don't. They just give you fuel from takeoff to landing. That's it. Sometimes you got to give yourself extra fuel just to make sure you make it. So let's go to put that flight plan, go positive in it. And we go to load, flight plan. And let's go to nav, sim brief, flight plan, recall. And okay, that's it there. Let's go to departure. And we are taking off 15 right. Departure is Foxhole 1 and Otto. And let's go to activate that. Let's go back to nav. Let's go to arrival. And Dallas is airport. Go to runway 13 left. ILS 13. We're going to vector that. Let's go after the press. We're going to high bill. And jerk. All right, we got everything. Let's go and activate. Let's go to perf init. Next page, next page, next page. And we're going to sync EFB. And we're going to confirm. Let's go to next page. And let's go to takeoff. Our winds, our weather. Is 130 at 6 knots. 130 at 06. All right, we're going next. Runway condition is dry. Flaps 5. Anti-ice is off. Let's confirm in it. All right, let's go to the next page. We've got our V speeds. 131, 132, 142. All right. Go back to flight plan. Let's go ahead and get our APU started. Let's go master on. Test. All right. Start APU. All right, ready to load. Generators on, and bleed air to max cool. And while we're over here, let's go and set our altitude for the pressurization. To 37,000. Cool. We're gonna do out of 17,000 for initial altitude. Our altimeter is 30.11. heading is at 155. All right. Nav, VNav. All right, we all set. We are all set and ready to go and start the engines. Let's go ahead and since we are on APU power, we're going to turn ground power off. Disconnect ground power, close the luggage door, close the main doors, remove chocks. We can stow that away because we don't need it. All right, let's get our beacon. All right. And let's go get engines started. Engine number 2. Wait to 10. No. Come on, man. All right. Let's start this over. Because these weren't supposed to be up already in position. So let's try this again. Engine number 2. All right. Engine 2 is stabilized. Let's go engine number 1. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's enter fuel. All right. Let's go flaps 8. And we're going to test our flight control. Left aileron, right aileron, nose up, nose down, left rudder, right rudder. Flight controls are free and correct. Let's trim our aircraft. Data. Next page, takeoff. I thought I just set my flaps. Alright. Do 3.5 on the truck. We can do tail lights. We leave wing lights off right now. We can do pitot tubes, pitos. Yeah, let's go. Let's get this show on the road. We can go ahead and turn off our APU. Get over here, back over there in this corner. We can turn on bleed air generators. We turn that off. And turn that off, turn master off, and we can disconnect. We can take off our parking brakes. This experience gonna be hard without my Toby, my eye tracker. Let's get in taxi light. What's up, Aviation Geek? Yeah, Thursday night, I meant to tell y'all that. Yeah, Thursday night, I couldn't stream Thursday night. I had to take care of my wife. She just had surgery, so I had to take care of my wife. So yeah, I'm sorry there was no stream. I got to start putting stuff in my Discord so that y'all can see it and know what's going on. But yeah, my wife had surgery on her thyroid Thursday, and of course she needed, you know, care. So that's why I couldn't. That's why I didn't stream on Thursday. But I got you today. I ain't missing this one. I ain't missing today. But I started to go to Nashville. Yeah, you know me. You know I'm always on my schedule. But yeah, a little family issue with the wife. But she's doing good though. She's feeling a lot better. And so plus my daughter came home from Granny's house. So I had a little family day, taking care of mommy with with the family. But yeah, we are going to Dallas. We representing, we're throwing up the X. It's like Dez Bryant used to do back in the day for 88 for them boys, which is about to start. They about to start playing their first preseason game in about 2 minutes. Man, this thing sucks without my daggone Toby. I got something else I gotta fix. It's like it's one thing and it's not another. Something's always not working. But like you said, Aviation Geek the other day, you ain't real similar. You ain't real similar unless something's broke. Man, this sucks when you have one runway that's working. That's fully operational. One thing about this plane, this train, taxis, it moves. Whoops. Oh, pay attention, pay attention. Don't get a Red Bull. All right. Yeah, because it's a long taxi aviation because over here in Baltimore, we only have one active runway. One active runway. Runway 10 and 28 is closed because they're repaving it. That's going to take a couple months before they finish. So when you're on the GA side and you have to go to 15 right, you got to go on the whole opposite of the airport. Or if you come from the GA side or the cargo side, which is on the whole opposite side of the airport. And if you have to take off on 15 right, yeah, it's gonna be a taxi. That's why I had to actually add extra fuel to the plane because of this. Yeah, I feel like it was gonna be dark by the time we get over here. Yeah. So now taken I could have taken off on the GA runway, but the runway is too small for this aircraft because BWI has three runways: 10, 28, 15 right, 33 left, and then 15 right and 15 left, 33 right. But 15 left and 33 right is the GA runway. It's a little smaller. This particular aircraft is a little bit too big for that. Check. All right. Help me slide on my chair. All right, let me go ahead and hit this. But I turned it on. All right, now, all right, there we go. Let's get out of here. Brakes release. And airspeed is airspeed's alive. 80 knots. B1 and rotate. Positive rate, you're up. Let's go flaps up. Right turn. Man, this one thing about this plane, it is so smooth in its turns. You know, stand on profile. This thing is just smooth. This is a long right turn. We're gonna fly this up to 10,000. Why they still got the waypoint name Flacco? Flacco don't live here. He ain't here no more. All right, let's go in autopilot. We had to hold at below 11,000. Oh, wow, we about to overspeed. About to overspeed. I forgot this plane has two sets of flaps. It has full flaps. I mean, flaps that's like flaps and slats that's fully raised, and then you click it down one notch. There's just slats, no flaps, and then you click it down the next notch. You got flaps and slats. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for the support of the stream and chat. Appreciate you, appreciate you. If you see me looking down a few times, because, you know, I'm a big Cowboy fan, so I'm watching a little bit of the game and focus on my flight. So if you see me looking down for like a brief second, don't mind me. I'm just, hold on. Mom Deuce is calling me. Hold on. I'm back. I'm back. Like I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game on my phone when my mother called on my phone. Yeah, it really. It's playing hand flies very nice. It's like it doesn't like when you hand fly. It doesn't like move all over the place. It doesn't do none of that. It's very smooth. Trying to find. Oh, hold on. There he is. Looking for the lights. That's floodlights. Well, look what airport. Anybody can tell me what airport this is? Take a real good guess. What airport is this? I know. Anybody else out there knows what airport this is? Anybody can tell me what this airport is? It's preseason. All right, we are coming up on 26,000 feet, and we are heading out there. Well, since nobody answered the question, that is Dulles International. Dulles International. Nobody answered the question. I got 10 people watching and nobody answered the question. Don't worry, I love y'all guys anyway. Still love y'all guys. Passing 27,000. They're gonna this daggone mouse keeps freezing up. Yep, it was IAD Dulles. All right, passing 3,000 feet. All right, went on 3,000, 31,500 feet. There you go, Sam Howe. Why the hell do we have Sam Howe? Yeah, look at that sunset. That's a beautiful sunset. Loud. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'll check it out for you. That was pass interference like crazy. All right, let me go to my Discord. I can find it. Some reason all my icons on my homepage got scattered all over the place, so it might not be in that area. So I gotta go to the start menu. Discord. And then it didn't pop up. Why didn't it pop up? I like it. I like it. I see the hallway. It was the kitchen. Okay. It's good, man. It's stunning. It's looking really, really good. Aviation Geek. It's looking real good. It's starting to look real. It's coming together. It's starting to look real good, Aviation Geek. Proud of you, bruh. Really proud of you. Oh, it's the living room. I thought it was the kitchen. But yeah, man, it's looking real good. Keep me posted. Keep me updated. All right, we are at cruise. It is time to get some tunes. I think I already have this open. Oops. Get some tunes started. So how's everybody weekend? Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me, fellas. Talk to me out there, chat. Talk to me. How's your weekend? How's everything going? All right, how y'all liking Sim Update 6? If y'all, you can't fly Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 without the update. So as soon as you like start your sim, it automatically updates. That's just the way it is. So how y'all liking Sim Update 6? Y'all liking it? I think it's kind of broken some of my aircraft. Well, to be honest with y'all, it's not. I don't know. It's just some things were working before the update. Now some things are not working after the update. So I don't know. It's a little. I mean, the performance is a little bit better. I can say that. They do have that. You can take away the the walk away mode. As soon as you click on the aircraft and you load up into the airport, you know how you start. You start out as walking around the airport. Walking around the airplane as your avatar. Well, you can click that and turn that off. And so that when you first start up, you start up directly into your aircraft. I do like that. I do like that. They got a lot of bush flights under the activity section. And I haven't got a chance to look at that yet. But like I said, things were working, but now they're not. Like my landing gear lever, it was working before the update. Now it's not working. So I had to remap my landing gear switches. What's up? Good Karma? What's going on with you? Oh, I know what that is. You gotta change your name, boy. It's throwing me off. It be throwing me off. What it do? What it do? Wide open. You gotta change your name. It definitely be throwing me off. Over wide. I'm out here chilling. What's good? Out here chilling on a Saturday, streaming. Can't wait till you get your PC up and running. Wide open. If that's the direction you head to. I'm telling you, man, it's a lot better. Performance, everything. It's easier to connect online. And if you want to do stuff like this and stream your videos or your games, like you're into Fortnite, if you want to stream that, it's a lot easier to do it on a PC versus a console where you have to get a capture card, and it's very complicated. So all you gotta do is download OBS, and then you set up your thing, you set up your music, you set up your cutaways, your fade ins and your fade outs. It's like a whole production. And how I learned how to use it, YouTube University. hanging out like a hair in a biscuit. And then if you want to have like you hear the music, once you have YouTube and you have your channel, you go to YouTube Studio, which is connected to your YouTube account, where you can edit, make all your videos, customize your videos, customize your thumbnail, and then you can go to audio library and you can have your music, and it's copyright free. So if it's made by YouTube, it's copyright free. So you can play it. You can play as long as you don't like try to make money off of it. It's something they say. It's something in the rule book they say about it. Green light. What's up with you? Hey, green light. I fixed that Nightbot situation. So yeah, you won't be getting timed out by Nightbot. Yeah, I fixed that Nightbot situation. The last stream, because he wasn't putting any all caps in it. It said that you was using caps, so I fixed that. I turned that off. I mean, you already know the rules or whatever about the all cap situation. Yeah. How's it going out there? How's y'all Saturday? Thank y'all for the stop by in the stream, the supporting the stream and chat. Just make sure, please, ladies and gents, if you're out there, please hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it. Help my channel to blow up and grow. Hit that like button so my YouTube channel can get that algorithm. So people type and add and look for Microsoft Flight Simulator, my channel will pop up. I do appreciate that. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, aviation. I fixed that. I fixed that on Nightbot. I had to find out where to do it, and I turned that off. I know this is off topic, but have y'all seen the new trailer for the Avengers Doomsday? I think it dropped yesterday. It's gonna be a good movie. That's all I got to say. That trailer, I saw it last night. Boy. You get a little bit more of Dr. Doom this time in this trailer. I forgot you don't watch movies. This is your movies. I forgot Aviation Geek. I forgot this is watching streams and watching flight system is your movies. Aviation. It's been hotter than two rats in a wool sock here. Come on, boys, get that first down. This is a lot better. Let's see, where are we? Well, we're moving along. We're still over West Virginia, about to come out of West Virginia and move into Kentucky. Aubrey. That's a chip shot. That's $1 million man right there. Let's check and see what our plane is doing. Still good. Fuel looks good. Oil temperature looks good. Oil PSI is good. Fan percentage is good. ITT temperature is good. Right, cool. We got 5-knot winds from left to right and an 18-knot headwind. Giggity. Pushing 299 knots. Yeah, we moving. I keep forgetting to hit the clock here. That's the clock button is down here somewhere. Yeah, right here. But I keep forgetting to hit it. It needs to be like up here, like in the 737. Right here, like just click. Turn the lights on from the passengers. Kind of dim it down a little bit. There we go. I know they're hungry. Let me hold on. Let me go feed my passengers. Tray tables out. Oops, excuse me. Got a full house tonight. Let's go to the tablet. Go to home. Config. And pizza. It's 8 slices, 8 people. So each person gets each person get a slice. There's 8 slices, 8 people. 1 slice per person. If you want drinks, oh, it's not there. Nope, not there. That's snacks. That's candy. There you go. Drinks are here. Help yourself. You want wine? It's here. And it's also in here. Glasses for the wine. Glasses there. Well, you got cups right here. There you go. If you're cold, there's some blankets. Candy. Help yourself. Disinfectant, first aid kit. There you go. Enjoy. All right, enjoy yourself. We're now over Kentucky. Yeah, you move. Move it along. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Like I said, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the game. I do apologize. Still waiting to get our hands on that 7.5. I feel it. It's coming. Bluebird had some more pictures that came out. I can't wait to this. I can't wait to get my hands on that. It's about due for that. It's about due for that 7.5. We need that 7.5. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna check on the wife, make sure she's okay. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Wife is okay. Might as well have used the bathroom while I was up there. While I was up, you know, up. Give me some drink. Let's check our aircraft. Make sure we ain't got no alarms, no bells, no whistles. Excuse me. Ain't missed it. Let's see, where are we at this point in time? We're still over Kentucky. Let me check since we are over Kentucky. Let's see, where are we in terms of how far we are till we get top of descent. 479 nautical miles to the top of descent. I'm gonna put that here. And keep that to the flight plan. Since I'm doing this leg. You know what, since I'm doing this leg, and that reminds me of something. Today at work, I met a pilot and a first officer today. And everybody knows what I do at Southwest. Everybody knows that I do the catering. Okay, Aviation Geek. See you when you get back. Everybody knows what I do at Southwest. I do the catering. I put all the snacks and drinks on the plane. So I went in the flight deck and I talked to the captain and the first officer. Always ask them if they need water. And we have 6 packs of water, like canned water. And I asked him, I said, y'all need any water or anything? He said, yeah, we can take 6 packs. So I go get that 6-pack of water. And I look down and I see a doll's, like a Barbie doll, a leg of a Barbie doll, like an actual leg, like a leg of a Barbie doll. And I asked the captain, I said, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to be honest with me. I said, what's up with the Barbie doll leg? And the answer he gave me, he said, and it was sitting on the first officer side. He said, well, since it's the first officer's leg, he gets the leg. I looked at him and said, that is the smartest dumb thing I've ever heard. The dumbest smart thing I've ever heard. However, how you want to put it. So you amputated a Barbie doll's leg just to prove that whoever got the leg, they get the leg. But the thing is, this is the real problem. He had multiple legs. He had multiple dolls' legs. He had at least about 4 or 5 of them, which made it even weirder. I was like, it's a good concept, but it's weird. It troubles me because you got Barbie doll legs, amputated Barbie doll legs in your pocket or in your suitcase, and it's not just one; it's like 5 of them. That was weird to me. As all my years at Southwest High, I've never seen nothing like that. That was really weird. All right, 447 nautical miles to the top of the descent. Making a slight left turn. Yeah, I thought I'd share that story. I had to put my EFB on the charger. Oh, I need to hurry up. It's 2-minute warning. It's 2 minutes. Excuse me. Yes, man, that's still a beautiful sunset. I think it's a. I mean, it looks good. I like it when it's a little bit of clouds, and that right there with it, the light blue and that orange blends with the clouds. It just looks. It just looks good. What city is that? Hopkinsville. What's the name of that city? Hopkinsville. Never heard of it. Got to fix aviation. Gone for a minute, so it must have like really not working. You know, you can always try the old way where you unplug it for 30 seconds and plug it back in. I'm sorry. We just scored a touchdown. Well, he had the ball first anyway. Got excited. The Cowboys just scored a touchdown. I know it's preseason, but I'm happy football is back on, and it's my boys. If you come in my man cave with my PC and my setup is at, you see nothing but Cowboy stuff around here. I got $359 miles to the top of the descent. We are in Tennessee. Over in Tennessee for a short period of time, and then we'll be over Arkansas. 1929. Let's go defense. Now look at that Christian Parker defense. At this point, y'all just take a knee on the halftime. All right, let's see what we got here. 313 nautical miles to the top of the descent. We still moving, still got some time. This was a 2.5 hour flight. Pop my knee. That hurt, but it felt good at the same time. Man, oh man, oh man. What today, day with day. What it do? Alright, let's go line that. Still at cruise at flight level 370. 294 nautical miles to the top of descent. You know how we do. Once we get down below 100 nautical miles, we'll start preparing for our descent. Because it's not a straight shot into in Dallas Love Field. It's not a straight shot. We got to vector ourselves into Dallas Love Field. city is that? Let's find out, shall we? That's off our left side. Ooh, that's Memphis. That is the city of Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. And slightly beyond that is the border between Memphis and Arkansas. Just slightly beyond that. Because Memphis, Tennessee is like in the corner. And I'm pretty sure Aviation Geek knows about this. But yeah. It sits right in the corner. I've been to Memphis one time. One time I've been to Memphis. Went for a church thing, I believe. And got to go to the Civil Rights Museum. Plus, the pastor of my church is, well, his father. The former pastor of my church is from Memphis. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. So he gave us the opportunity to show us his childhood home and where he grew up at. All right, we are about to cross over. Once we get on the other side of this river, and we will be in Arkansas. I believe this is the Mississippi River, if I'm not mistaken. I could be right, I could be wrong. I think it is. I think it's the Mississippi River. Like I said, I could be right, I could be wrong. But I know Memphis is just below Tennessee. I mean, Mississippi is just below Tennessee. So. What's up, dog? Sploot? Splot? Dog? I'm gonna just call you dog. Is that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's Memphis. But I was wondering if that was the Mississippi River next to it. There's a river right as I'm passing over it. I was wondering if that was the Mississippi River. I'm not too sure. Because Mississippi is just south of Memphis. Oh, you think so? Okay. You can tell I failed geology in school. Drive from DC to Texas? That's a drive. And it was the Mississippi River? Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you looked that up. Appreciate you looking that up for me. You did. Don't need ground in there. Your mom was scared to fly, man. I remember my first time flying, man, I couldn't wait to fly. I heard that my cousin was going to take me on the airplane from Miami to the Bahamas. I thought I was going to cry. Because up to that point, I had never got on an airplane before. I don't even remember what airline it was, but it was a regional jet. Because where we went is a very small part. It wasn't Nassau. It was because it's going to bug me if I don't get it. It wasn't Nassau. It was Freeport. It was Freeport, Bahamas, just north of Nassau, just northwest of Nassau. It's the other island of the Bahamas, and to be up that high was like, and that young. That day, that trip, because I was on vacation, and that trip, I was on 4 different transportation. It was a sick flight out of Miami. But that trip, that vacation, because we went to Universal Studios. My cousin and her kids invited me, just me. Not my sisters or my brother, but just me. Because her kids, my cousins were about the same age as me, so it would be just right just to take me. But we took 4 different types of transportation throughout that whole entire trip. 4 different types of transportation. So, from Virginia, because we drove to Virginia, we got on the Amtrak auto train. Well, let me turn this down a little bit. Oops. All right. So, like I said, we went to Florida to go to Universal Studios. So we drove down to Virginia. So that's the first transportation. We got in the car and we drove down to Virginia to get on the Amtrak auto train, where you take your car, put it on the train, and the car rides on with you on the train down to Florida. So the train was the second mode of transportation. And then we had to drive from Sanford, Florida, down to Orlando, which was about a 2-hour drive. And we went on our trip. We went to Universal Studios, Epcot, Animal Kingdom. We did everything. We did all that. Third mode of, so we already got the car. Got in the car. We already did the train. So the third mode of transportation was the plane. We flew we went to Miami, and we flew out of Miami down to Freeport, Bahamas. Stayed in Bahamas for about another 3-4 days. Then the fourth transportation is that we got on a cruise ship from Freeport back to Bahamas. Then we drove back up to Sanford, Florida, which was a few hours. Back up to Sanford, Florida, got back on the train, and drove back up and took the train back up to Virginia. 4 different types of transportation on one trip. 4 different types of transportation on one trip. That was a good experience for me. (194 nautical miles to the top of the descent. Yeah, 4 different types of transportation on one trip. So that's a lot of legs, yeah. So we went on the car, train, plane, and a cruise ship on one trip. But it was fun. I was young. I never got on a cruise ship until then. Never got on a plane until then. I've got on Amtrak before then, but it wasn't an auto train. Because we had a cabin. Because from Virginia to Florida it takes 2 days, 1 night. That was the first time flying. That was my first time flying. Like I said, it was my first time flying, my first time on a cruise ship. It wasn't my first time on a train. I've been on a train before, on Amtrak train, but it was my first time in a cabin. Because like I said, it takes, from Virginia to Florida, it takes 2 days, 1 night. So we had a stateroom, a cabin, with a bunk bed. Me and my cousin, me and him had a bunk bed. And had our own private bathroom. You know, we always try to see who can stay up the longest. And so, but it was, you know, being young, you know, being a newly teenager, doing that trip, it was nice. You know. But, you know, now that I work for Southwest, I fly everywhere now. I might take a train here and there because trains they're soothing. You know, they're very soothing. Like, I just wish that the auto train goes all the way down to Orlando. It stops at Sanford, Florida, which is just north of Orlando. It's 2 hours north of Orlando. So, 168 nautical miles to the top of the set. I'm not too sure. I'm not from Florida, so I don't know. I gotta ask XP about that. He's from Florida. I'm not too sure. I have to look up that. Oh my Lord. My fam, I'll be right back. Wifey hit me up on the stream. Asked me if I can come here, so I'll be right back, ladies and gents. Who's the passengers in this citation? They back here. They back here eating cold pizza. But I'll be right back, y'all. Be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Had to tend to the lady of the house. I got 134 nautical miles to the top of the set. And what is this music are we listening to? Like I'm in the club. There was a total. She gave me some donuts. So they pack tight in there. Yeah, they pack tight like sardines. You said, what do I do for Southwest? I do catering. We call it provisioning. Southwest calls it provisioning, but the rest of the aviation world calls it catering. I put all your sodas, juice, coffee, water, tea, crackers, snacks, pretzels, whatever you want to call it. I put all that on the plane. Cups, napkins, paper towels, condiments such as sugar, hot chocolate, I said tea, coffee, stir sticks, and I clean the bathrooms. That's what I do at Southwest. Southwest calls it provisioning. Like I said, the rest of the aviation world, they call it catering. So I'm the guy that pulls the truck up to the plane and raises the box up and walks back and forth, putting snacks and stuff on the plane. Love what I do. I can honestly say that is a job that I love waking up to go do. I wish I got to that job earlier. Yep, that's what that's for. I wish I'd have got to that job years ago, because you know, the airline business is seniority based. You know, the airline business is seniority based. And so, if I'd have got there maybe 10 years ago, I'd have been sitting good right now. Got 104 nautical miles to the top of the descent, and Gary started preparing ourselves for the descent. Man, it's a good structure. I love what I do, man. Great company. Working for Southwest is a great company. Are you an enemy at the baggage agent at Southwest? They lost your bags, destroyed your bags. I mean, we get that from a lot of people. All right, let's go ahead and start preparing for our descent. perf. Let's go to landing. And let's go to weather. Our wind is 180 at 6 knots. Temperature is 36 degrees Celsius. Let's go, touchdown. All right, let's go to next. It's dry. We're doing flaps 35, anti-ice is off. All right. Let's get our landing data. Next page. There's V speeds, VREF, 130, V approach, and VREF, 130, 125. Go to flight plan. Our altimeter is 30.01. We're gonna put that up here. We'll put that up there. Our altitude would be flight level 240. Right. Excuse me. All right, our localizer frequency is 111.5. We go to our nav. And we do it over to the first officer side. Make it right. There we go. All right, we are prepared for our descent. We got 60 nautical miles to the top of descent. We're ready 24, all right. All right. Look at that. They lost my client's bag, but they didn't get the second leg. They didn't get to on the second leg. Look. Did you finally get your bag? That's a good question. The question is, did you finally get your bag? did. That's good. As long as they found it. Put out alerts to gate agents at BWI in Atlanta. And the ramp agents too. We got you. I started out on the ramp when I first got to Southwest. I did my 6 months because you only do 6 months. 6 months of probation. You have 6 months of probation. So once the 6 months of probation is up, you can move anywhere in the company. You can go anywhere in the company. That's one thing I like about Southwest. I don't know how, I can't speak for other airline companies, but Southwest, you can go anywhere you want to go to. The ramp was good. Winter times, it got cold. Summer times, it got hot. Especially on that bare metal floor in the bin. If it was summertime, it got hot, and in the wintertime, it got cold. That bare metal was cold. Even if you got pants on, long johns on, or whatever, it still got cold. And then don't let the wind start blowing, or don't let it start raining. You'll be out there freezing. See, now that I'm at Provo or the catering service, I sit in my truck. So days like this where it's summertime, I sit there with the AC blasting, feel it, while I watch the ramp agents sweat. And then during the wintertime, I sit in my truck, wait for my flight, heat on, feeling comfortable, and watching them freeze to death. Now, I do know people on the ramp. I might say, hey, hop in the truck, get warm real quick. So, I've been there. When I first started at Southwest, it was in November. It was cold. I started in November. I had to deal with November, January, February, and parts of March. Freezing. Freezing my butt off. And then once May, June, and July, and August got here, well, I didn't stick around. I didn't stick around in August on the ramp. Because July 1st, after my 6 months, I was gone. I was out of there. I was gone. All right, about 6 nautical miles to the top of the center. We're about to get down. We're about to start dropping. All right, let's go down. We are going down. All right, we're going to play one more song and then we'll cut it off and concentrate. We're definitely not playing this. Malik Davis. Coming down to 33,000 feet. You should have caught that. Let's get this butter. Aviation geek, where you been at? Yeah, let's get it. We're gonna get it. I know you're gonna say that's gonna be a professional landing. All right, coming up on 29,000 feet. Build Pacific. The last song. Let's go ahead and concentrate. We are on profile, as you can see. Come on, look at this thing right. Still on profile. Going straight down to 9,000 feet. There's the city of Dallas ahead of us. Coming up on 19,000. So it makes Memphis look tiny. Yeah, that's a big city. Green light, welcome back. Yep, you just in time, my brother. Well, my brother. Oh, hold on. Got to change my altimeter. We're below 18,000 feet. Still on profile. Just passing 15,000 feet.
Coming up on 13,000. Coming up on Cuban. Coming up on 12,000. All right. Then we come up on 11,000 feet. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get landing lights, taxi lights. Let's go to, oh no, we can stay at 2,500 feet. Decline. All right. All right, we're going to vector ourselves at high bill or high bill. As a matter of fact, let's go direct to Bates.
altitude at 3,000. I mean, at not 3,000, 30, yeah, 3,000. Appreciate it. We're gonna hold at 3,000. All right, aviation. I'm trying to hurry and get us there. We're a few feet from our approach. I mean, we're a few feet away, a few miles away from our final. Few miles away from our final. I was going to do. I was going to take a private jet from Dallas to Seattle because the Cowboys are playing the Seattle Seahawks. I was going to do that, but I said, you know what, we go BWI to Dallas. All right, let's go and hit approach. All right, making our final left turn. Let's start slowing her down. Let's get some flaps. Let's go flaps 15. All right, if I miss approach, will be 3,000. All right, I got the runway, got the airport runway in sight. Let's get it. We go ahead, hit the record. Get that together. All right, glide slope is captured. All right, let's go get landing gear down. Let's slow it down to 123. Let's go full flaps. Got a little crosswind going on, but you know what, 13 knot crosswind from right to left, 14 knot headwind. Set 3,000 just in case we miss approach. All right. Let's go my aircraft. Got 2 reds, 2 whites. the nose down so I can turn. Reverse is off. Let's slow it down, 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 slow it down. Make this turn. All right. Welcome to Dallas Love Field. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Ladies and gents, that was a good flight. That was a wonderful flight. The passengers, they still eating. They still eating. Yeah, they still eating. I'm gonna keep the engines running. So we can just go straight into the replay. We're gonna park and then go straight into the replay. Okay, we're supposed to make a left turn right here, but there's no taxiway right here. Where in the world? Nice sack. Alright, I guess I gotta make this U-turn. Yeah, excuse me. If you look out, there's it. Well, you can't see it now. You see downtown Dallas in the distance behind. You see, we look over there by the control tower. There's downtown Dallas right there. They need to update this. Appreciate it, dog, man. Hey, man, if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it. I know this was a long taxi, but I appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. I appreciate it. I don't even know where to freaking park. Okay, it's over here. Make this right turn right here. All right. All right, we are here. Like I said, we're gonna keep the engines running because we're gonna go straight into the replay. I know people got to go sleep. They're tired. It's 10:38 here on the East Coast. It might be morning time where you are. I'm gonna hurry up and get this replay started, and let's go. Why would you try to pick it up right there? Right, that's a get cut play. That's a get cut play. You're getting cut after that. He definitely getting cut after that. All right, let's go to replay. That just made me mad. Let's get landing lights, taxi lights. Good defense. They saved Joe Butt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry watching the game, but they saved Joe Butt. But that was a good landing. Let me rewind that. I just gotta hurry get that nose down. That was butter. That was butter cheeks, buttercream, shea butter, buttermilk. A few more. That was good. That was real good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentle people. It was a pleasure. We did the thing tonight. I appreciate you all, the likes and loves, every last one of you all. Appreciate you. Can't do this stream without you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. For those who stuck around, I shall return. I shall return on Tuesday. I was thinking about I might think about doing a stream tomorrow, but I got to tend to my wife. She still needs a little care from her surgery on Thursday. So I'll be focusing on her tomorrow. So Tuesday it'll be back to my regular schedule, regular broadcast schedule. So you know what I always say: be good. If you can't be good, be safe. And if you can't be safe, remember that D&E. I see you when I see you. As Martin would say, I see you when I see you. Peace.